incomplete. Water can work any miracle we want on it. It's impossible to say how distracting that material will be when we're unable to test it.
You want to look your best, Sandra.
But I do look
Cameras and all.
do look my best. Oh, all right then. Where's this wardrobe?
Third down the hall.
The line about the lights was good.
What was that?
Lights, reflection, very persuasive. You have to be a good liar in your job.
We were worried about you picking her up in something that short.
She likes to show off her legs.
It wasn't her legs we were worried about. Well, I mean, I don't blame her though. I mean, if... What? It's like that. How did you know I was making it up about the lights?
Inside, you learn a thing or two about how people get what they want.
Oh, I guess you do.
Nothing like spending 20 odd years with decent, honest criminals for spotting how people get what they want.
Ah, yes, yes. Listen, that inside and all that. You still haven't told anyone about it, have you?
It's not something I want to broadcast. Mum's the word.
Ironically enough.
Just a figure of speech.
Do you ever, think about it?
Can't wake the dead. Let sleeping dogs lie, eh?
9 minutes now.
Thanks. I thought when you found out, when you came and told me you knew who I was, that would be it. No more award, no more TV.
Well, I thought you'd pull out. New life, new identity. Oh, all that to hide.
Sandra would have murdered me.
Not that unfortunate figure of speech.
She would have, though. Her chance to be on TV. What she's wanted all her life.
What about you, though? Can't be what you want. You wouldn't choose to do this on your own, would you?
Haven't had many choices. She's been incredible since you haven't.
Since you pulled her from the fire.
The minute she woke up in hospital and they told her what I did,
How you saved all these kids and then went back in for her?
then Look East came and filmed us in the hospital, and well, Sandra, she's been with me ever since.
Like a pulp.
Like the kind of girl who's never looked at me before. Out of my league. Way out of my league.
She's not out of your league.
I thought, when I told her who I am, who I was, used to be, she'd ditch me. Didn't bat an eyelid.
How to bat an eyelid when I lacquered that widget.
There's not many women who go out with an ex-con killer. You?
So it's Sandra for you. Calling us up here to nominate you for the Lion of England. Telling us you were going to propose to her on air if you won.
She's always wanted to be on TV, since the second she was born, her mum reckons.
Yeah, I've seen audition tapes. You would still be in prison when she was born.
Yes, I would have been, yeah.
I mean, I could understand her doing this. But you're taking the risk of someone recognizing you.
You told me they wouldn't.
Oh, well, you're 30 years old, but no one looks like when they were 11. But that picture, everyone saw that picture of you. In every paper. The kid who killed his mum.
I guess it's still out there.
You know, it's kind of iconic, you know. However, someone might see you. Someone might know you.
Is there anything in that picture that looks even a little bit like me now?
Not that I can see. Just a kid looking into a camera when he really doesn't want his picture taken. Could be having a bad day at the beach.
He's having a bad day at the cop shop, actually.
Yeah. It's kind of famous, though.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Not really. Not for years. Never knew people would know me. Not while I was still inside. First time I saw it was on a movie poster, Southampton Odeon. I was just walking down the street about a year after they let me out. I was looking at the poster and thinking, that looks just like me, you know, back when I was a kid. And then I realised it was me. And the film was about me and Mum.
Did you see it?
No. I already knew how it ended.
Ah, you did not know it would end like this.
Like what?
Redemption, forgiveness.
reckon they'll make a sequel then?
Don't even think it. Funny. Everybody's seen your picture already, and nobody out there's gonna have the faintest idea you're more famous already than you'll ever be again. Even for rescuing all those kids in that school.
I'm no hero. There's nothing brave about it. You see a building on fire, kids inside, you go in, you get them out. You don't feel about it, it's instinct, that's all.
Maybe first time. But you went in twice. You went back in when you heard Sandra screaming.
Yeah, well, it was the easy bit. The kids were in trouble in their classroom doorstep. Getting them out was the hard part. Sandra, well, she was down in the staff room. Open window, she could have climbed out. She panicked. She'd been fine if she hadn't panicked.
Which is not what you're going to say out there on live television, are you?
No, so I whacked her the shutter up and then I stuck her over my shoulder and walked out the front door.
And right into another iconic picture. Your smoke-covered face and Sandra's knickers over your shoulder. You know, that's a poster now. Like the tennis woman scratching her backside.
I've seen it. Sandra wants to buy the copyright. She was back at the school for one day, and every boy in the school had a picture of her arse they wanted to have autographed. I want a couple of dads.
No wonder she quit.
Oh, she never wanted to teach. She always wanted to be on TV.
How long till we're on?
Oh, 8 minutes. That's miles better.
Haven't you got things to be doing? Which? You're gonna get so much of that when you're famous.
Listen, about the famous...
You're going to be so famous once they see your face and mine.
Yeah. Only before we...
What?
Before I ask you...
You aren't going to ask me, are you?
No.
You're not getting cold.
No, of course not. It's just that... There's things about me, you know?
I know you ran to a burning building and saved my life. And I know I'm going to be famous.
There's not many people who would give me a second chance.
Six minutes, guys! Sorry.
You! Over here. Problem.
What?
Has he got a record? Has he got a criminal record?
Where did you get that?
Daily Mirror just called me, asked if he had a criminal record, if I knew who he really was.
I don't know for sure.
What do you mean, for sure?
Well, they haven't got a story yet.
Not yet. What does he mean, not yet? That file was arson, right?
Right.
And they never caught anyone?
No. There's nothing in his record about arson, though.
His record?
I checked.
You checked his record? You knew he had a criminal record? You knew that? 4 minutes from now, I'm supposed to send him out there and get a Prime Minister to... Get the Prime Minister in front of 8 million viewers and a snapper from every tabloid newspaper in Great Britain hand over the Lion of England award to a bleeding convict!
He hasn't got any form for arson.
Oh. No, well, that's all right then. That justifies not telling me.
Am I fired?
Just for my own interest, what has he got a record for? Yeah, this is all kid stuff. 30 years ago. This could be okay.
Oh, well, I thought so.
Yeah, we could get away with it.
Oh, absolutely, yes. No one's going to know who he is.
Who is he?
No, darling.
Roy Banks.
It was all kid stuff. Long time ago, water under the bridge.
Mother under the bloody floorboards, more like. Roy Banks. Here's Roy Banks. Britain's most notorious child mother murderer, and you're expecting me to send him out there to become a hero? A bullet comes out of a gun, that's fired. The bullet splats against an armoured car, squash flat, shattered, burst into a million pieces of useless ordnance, that's you.
I'll be off then.
Yeah. No! Wait! Come back here. Talk me through this. I've got to put someone out on that stage in 3 minutes. What's the backup?
There isn't one.
What the fuck?
We already have time. Everyone's been on.
Well, I'll send someone on again. No, they love the blind.
Why can't you just use him?
It's Roy fucking Banks!
He's still a hero. He still risked his life. He's still running that burning building and pulled all those kids out. Doesn't he deserve a second chance?
He murdered his mum.
He's done his time. 30 years older.
He murdered his mum. With a meat cleaver. Then he chopped her up and buried her under the floorboards and fed himself for 10 days until the neighbours noticed that their air freshener wasn't quite covering the pole anymore.
But he's been out of jail 10 years. Redeemed himself, gone straight, done good. He's a new person. It's an even better story.
Right. Focus. This is not the time for a philosophical debate on crime and fucking punishment. Find me an actor. Find me an actor we can use as a stand-in. The fucking no! You're going on stage in, God, 2 minutes, right? Okay. Listen very, very carefully. It was you, okay? You rescued all those kids. You went into that building and pulled them all out, and then you went back in to check to see if there were any more.
No, that was Weir.
No, there is no will. That was you. You did that, okay? You looked right down the camera out there, yeah? And you just say, that was me. I saved all those kids, then I went back in.
Why?
It'll make you famous, darling.
Me and Will?
No. Will's not going out there, darling. You're going out there on your own. Or you're going back to work in the primary school. Ordinary. And nobody.
Oh, it was me, wasn't it? Who saved all the kids. I did bring the children out of the school.
You did, darling, you did, and then break